I'm Arjun Chowdhury. I'm a professor of the School of Business. What advice would you give the Dolan School of Business? How do we make better business students who become business leaders? And how do we differentiate ourselves from our competition as a business school?
Well, I think one thing you can do, and I'm not an expert, and I'll leave that to the dean and Father Kelly, but one thing I think business schools do a terrible job of is teaching the human equation. I think there's nowhere near enough time talking, arguing, debating whether this 20-70-10 is a dumb idea or a good idea, or arguing about block diagrams, or arguing about how you remove somebody, or teaching a course in human relationships, in promoting, in hugging or kicking, as I was introduced as. And I mean, I don't know, maybe the Dolan School does, but if you look at the Harvard curriculum today, there's almost no training about the actual interpersonal relationship of managing people, dealing with tough situations, in case methods where you'd each come into a class and you'd have to fire this person. And you'd play act that out. How would it go? How would it do? There's very little of that goes on. But that's what real life is. It's dealing with human equations. How do you promote? What do you look for in the best? How do you identify the best? And not just the smartest. They've got to have more energy. They've got to have ability to excite others. They got to be able to execute. They got to have edge, the ability to say yes and no. But how do you measure that? Do you talk about that in class much? Is that a big subject? Well, it should be. It should be. It should be part of every day in class, because that's what you're going to have to do.